Water often looks clean and fresh, but sometimes it can be housing unwelcome guests.
Hi, I'm Kylie Turner from Unity Water. Here at our labs, we test water from a whole range of sources, including water that comes out of the tap.
Mains water that flows around the pipes in your home has come from massive reservoirs and dams. These large bodies of water are fed from rivers and runoff from the surrounding land. And before this water is pumped into your home, it has to be filtered and treated.
We have to test the water at different stages in this process. Our scientists test for heavy metals and excess nutrients which can get into our waterways. We also have to check for nasty bacteria like E. coli.
To test for the bacteria, scientists collect 100 millilitres of sample water and add an indicating powder. So if the bacteria are present, the indicator will make the water turn a certain colour. The sample is then incubated overnight to give time for the bacteria to multiply.
If E. coli is present, like in our control solution, the solution will turn yellow and have a light blue fluorescence. In our tap water sample, the solution is clear, which means it is good for drinking. But we don't only analyse the water we're getting from nature, we also analyse the water we're putting back into nature.
The water that gets flushed down your toilet or used by industry needs to be treated to a high standard before it is released into the environment. This is done by removing solids and neutralising any nasty chemicals that get into the system. And of course it has to be sterilised to kill all the nasty bacteria.
And after all of that is done, our scientists have to test the treated wastewater to make sure it doesn't contain anything that might harm our ecosystems.
One of the techniques they use is membrane filtration. This is where they pass the test water through a membrane or pad. The pad is then removed and put onto agar plates.
Now it doesn't look like much is happening on the agar plate right now, but over time any bacteria that are present will start to grow.
As the bacteria increase in number, it will form little colonies. From these colonies, our microbiologists can study what bacteria are present and in what concentration.
Some bacteria that form colonies do not pose a threat, so as long as no harmful bacteria is present, then the water is safe to be returned to the environment.
By keeping such a close watch on the treated wastewater, we ensure that all the plants and animals that live in our waterways are safe and healthy.
And by checking the mains water, we can make sure that the water that comes out of the tap is always safe to drink.